Hi there. Alan Voivod here, co-owner and content lover of Epiphanies Inc. We're working with the City of Rochester and its various departments to help them get online on Facebook and Twitter and engage their community on social media. And that community is rapidly expanding. When I first started talking to Karen Pollard and John Scruton about this, there were about 25,000 people living within a 10-mile radius of Rochester who were on Facebook. And here we are a couple months later, it's March 2nd, 2010, and according to Facebook, there are more than 32,000 people within 10 miles of Rochester who are on Facebook. And according to Facebook's own ad reporting tool, that number is actually less than the real number because their advertising reporting tool is lagging. It's about a month or two behind, so the real numbers are actually higher. So we're here to talk about how to get you, as an employee of the City of Rochester, involved in actively engaging your community on Facebook. Part of what we're doing is giving you access to our company's social media Kickstart virtual bootcamp. Not all of the information that is involved in the bootcamp is going to apply to you in the course of your day-to-day duties. So the first thing I want to share with you is, if you're looking for a good place to start, I would focus on modules 3 and 4 of the bootcamp, which are Facebook and Twitter, and which are going to form the main basis of the work that you do in social media on behalf of the city. And as a third suggestion, you might want to look at the first module, which was all about mindset, which talks about kind of the background of why it's important to engage on social media and how to think about it if that's something that would be of use to you as well. The second thing I want to share with you is that the interface of Facebook and Twitter, the way it actually looks to you as you work with it, is going to change over time, and in fact it has changed since we recorded the webinar style modules of the Social Media Bootcamp. Unfortunately, there's no help for that because Facebook tries out new things every week, literally every week, so there's practically no way to keep things up. But what we do try to focus on is not so much what the interface is and how things work as why things work the way they do and how to work with the systems so that way you get the best results out of them. We'll talk more when we meet live together and go through training together in person about how things have changed and how to find anything that you need help finding. And the third thing I'd like you to keep in mind is that big vision idea. You know, it's one thing to be adding something else to what you already do and commit your lives to on a regular basis by adding Facebook and Twitter into the mix. But ultimately what we're talking about is building a community that is already massing on Facebook. I already talked about the 32,000 and how that number has grown. The other thing to consider is that there's an unofficial Facebook fan page out there for the City of Rochester that has nearly 1,000 fans all by itself. So the community is there. They want to connect with you on Facebook. They want to connect with other people in their community and talk about what is really wonderful and exciting and what's going on. And it's your opportunity to be there and to organize the tribe and to get people around your mission to serve the city, to make it better for everyone, and do it all in the place where your residents are increasingly congregating and being active and where they want to be reached. So with that, thank you very much in advance for taking the time to go through the materials. You'll be receiving other materials from us as well, and I look forward to meeting you in person, if I haven't already, on March 24th when we have the training day at the Rochester Fire Department. Take care.